Hello, my name is Anne MacDonald. I'm a Meath-based spoken word artist and writer, and I'm delighted to be joining you in Waterford today by the power of technology, reading from my debut collection, Crow's Books, a poem that's dedicated to every woman who ever had to use the toilet in a pub, and it's called Jack's. You know the feeling when you want to go and he's enwrapped in stretching conversation and you wait for hours for pause or punctuation and then you say politely, if somewhat sharply, listen here, I have to go to Jack's. And hoping something will hold it in till you find the loo, you get there fit to burst and find a bursting red-faced crossed-leg queue. And so we females exercise our incredible ability not to burst by various positions of the legs, crossed, knotted, shifting the weight from one to the other. Your bladder feels like a Frisian's udder when the milking machine breaks down and there's a power cut. I tell you, lads, it's really tough. And in a brilliant attempt at mind over matter, you join in gossip's delirious chatter of fellow sufferers. Until at last the toilet's empty, it's your turn. Rush in, bang the door, cacks down, then you notice there's no lock. Okay, so you hold the door with one hand stretched 3 inches longer than its normal length and squat. Never ever sit on the bowl. Now, because your jeans were tight and your position is unnaturally elongated on account of the door, your aim deflects, but you can't stop. 4 pints and 2 gins, the force of which is producing enough electricity to do a £7 wash on a short spin. And then you begin the hapless search under the bowl and on the floor, and this is very difficult when you're squatting with one hand still holding the door and your heart sinks. You realise there's none. Not a square, not a scrap, not even a cardboard fucking holder, and so you almost dislocate your shoulder as you yank your jeans up with one hand still holding the door and your knickers rolled in a rope around the top of your legs like they did when you went swimming and you didn't dry yourself enough. I told you, lads, it's really tough. The electric shock of a wet waistband means the shirt you so meticulously tucked in while dressing will hopefully be long enough to hang outside and prevent people guessing if you've wet yourself. Now, some of us have put off performance and tried to make a stand on this issue and marched defiantly to the bar to ask for some toilet tissue. Certainly, ma'am. You'll be wanting that with ice and lemon. Smart arse whoer of a barman and his cronies pissed themselves laughing, if you pardon the pun, and then he hands you a catering bale of Andrax. But you take the rolls and try to look nonchalantly cool as you cross the room, feeling like an Egypt till you reach it, ladies' loo, complete with you. Then it's you. You rush in, bang the door, cacks down, arm out, paper ready. But you can't go. Nothing. Not a drop. Not a trickle. Cold sweat. Then a lone, pathetic dribble after all that. And when this happened to me, I heard a woman next door grumble and fumble and feel on the floor. Do you want toilet paper? I shouted, my voice getting higher. Toilet paper, she says. I need a fucking hairdryer. Now, I know the paper's made from trees and people are genuinely worried about the slaughter of the tropics, which is affecting the ozone and messing up the weather. But girls, if this happens to you, I would humbly suggest you use half a roll for spite and badness, put a wad inside your pocket in case you get caught short on the way home. And you might as well lash back the pints and drown in the gin, because with the Jacks in a pub, a woman can't win. Thank you so much.